Climate change is in many respects the ultimate existential risk. If we don't address climate change, we'll have fundamental implications for the way we live, the species on this planet, and our economy.
Every industry and business needs to do its part in decarbonizing its business to put the entire world on a pathway to net zero by 2050.
As a global society, we've come to the realization that we have a limited amount of time to do this, and we have to do it aggressively and fast.
127 countries and counting have made it their objective to get to net zero at least by 2050.
73% of global carbon emissions can be tracked back to energy. That means that in order to achieve the transition to net zero, we're going to require investment in a massive overhaul of our energy systems.
Investment in the transition is going to require more than $35 trillion of investment in the next decade alone, and more than $100 trillion of investment over the next 3 decades.
It's not really just about the money, it's about the expertise that's needed. As a global leader in renewable power, in infrastructure, business operations and transformation, we are uniquely positioned to assist companies, corporations, governments, utilities with decarbonization, and also bring our investors along to generate attractive returns in what will be a multi-decade opportunity to decarbonize the planet.
It's a transformation that will happen in every country, in every sector of the economy, and ultimately to every business. If you're part of the solution to climate change, you create enormous value. In fact, this is one of the biggest commercial opportunities of our time.
We've already seen a huge divergence in the valuations that are placed on imperfect businesses compared to businesses which are classically clean. What we're looking to do is to quantify the impact that we are having in our investments by setting ourselves measurable and auditable impact targets alongside our financial returns.
One of the key criteria for investments is the concept of additionality, which means that our capital or our ownership must be the catalyst to some positive social or environmental change that otherwise would not have happened.
Companies are going to find themselves either on the right or the wrong side of climate history. Are they making this a more sustainable economy, a sustainable planet, or are they waiting, hesitating, not taking action?
Climate change and decarbonization and the transition to net zero is no longer a niche opportunity. The acceleration of the growth opportunities in the decarbonization space is only going to increase going forward.
Our job is to take capital and back those who are on the right side of history and help them accelerate this change, and so that others can come behind them.